Whoa! We did it! Look at that! We got a Kayla! Wow!
We finally claimed her back.
We did it.
From the chaos.
Clawed our Kayla back from the depths of chaos.
I know.
No gas leak. No, nothing bad happened. We got a Kayla.
Actually got off work early today.
Hell yeah. 'Twas meant to be. You might notice we don't have a Depish, but don't worry, we'll probably have a Depish later on. So yeah, there's that. Oh, that explains everything on why I'm so confused. Aha! If people have been messaging on the chat, sorry, I haven't seen it yet. But I will now. Huzzah.
What?
the
Getting out the chat.
yeah.
Twitch.
Yes.
Calls
We got
himself
the
a
Verity
professional.
check.
Actually, no, that's not true. Drew's never called himself a professional.
Not once. Not once.
Not one single time.
Yes, we did sacrifice Depish to bring Kayla on just for today, and then we'll swap it back and forth every other week.
To be honest, I'm surprised we have to sacrifice Depish for just an early day off.
Yeah.
It's a wild deal.
Actually. You guys have never seen me and Depish in the same room at the same time.
Accurate.
You may think you've seen them on stream together. It was pre-recorded.
1000%. That's why the
They're
voice
never
in the
there on
video is
same day
always off.
filming.
Yeah.
Same day filming never happens. It's
Never.
Not once. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. We're doing Sands of Solaraan today. It's a good day. Things are great. Lots of fun things happened last time. Anybody know what happened last time?
I read the
Sorry,
note.
Depish isn't dead.
Oh, that's good. We're here for that. Is
Let's see.
just realized I have some ominous desert temple music on. I like it. We got vibes. But yeah, so we've got lots of fun things that happened last time. And soon as I shout out Verity for putting in lovely, amazing whole thing, it's in the Discord, which is lovely.
Yep.
And you can check it too. But yeah, anyways, what happened last time, gamers?
Well,
All right.
all three of you at the same time.
All right.
The classic. No, you.
You know what? I did the last one, so it's not my turn.
I was about to say
It's true.
it's Kayla's turn. We actually have a Kayla. It's Kayla's turn.
hold on. Well, thank you, Verity, because I'm about to read word for word your notes. Since I wasn't there. And I'm also eating a half melted Reese's, so.
This is the
So
way.
it looks like you guys got some food. Okay. Already decided to go get food, yeah. You got some snacks.
Sorry, it's the skimming. It's the skimming for me. It's like, you got food.
I'm gonna read this word for word. Yeah, looks like you guys got some food.
Well, it's a lot. Should I read it word for word?
You don't have to read it word.
I have chocolate everywhere on me right now. Okay, yeah, so I'm reading. They thought it was trash. Musty smell of old fabric. Orzo went off to fetch another snack. I took off after Envoy. Okay. Okay. Had a cigarette. Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of mentions of food in this.
I was gonna say you were there.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember us seeing the guy in the alleyway.
Yeah, there was a guy in the alleyway.
I do remember that guy with his weird, creepy blindfold.
Oh, the chaos of this recap is just kiss.
Listen, you guys asked me to do it. What do you expect?
Yeah.
This is.
And I
Azuki,
made the right
aka
decision to
Istra.
help.
Like, okay, I might be Iskra in this game, but my brain is really Azuki, so. It's just like 2 hot
Verity
dogs
said,
dancing.
"Don't worry. Next time they'll use bullet points and just leave the commentary behind."
My last 2 brain cells are literally 2 hot dogs like doing a tango together. So, if someone else wants to give a more cinematic recap, they're more than welcome to.
Cool. I'll go then. I'll take over.
Thank you.
So, the alarms that were sounding what we thought was a dragon attack turned out to be not a dragon attack, and the guards were actually going door to door looking for a suspect. We didn't know who this was at the time, but we were a bit worried that not everyone had their papers, so Dalga made forged documents for Envoy, and also gave them their hand back, or their arm. We then proceeded to... Yeah, we got food. We went to go get food for Dalga, just in the case that we may run into this person, but we're also just going out to investigate a little bit. While we were there, Envoy did a little bit of telepath stuff and started like reading the thoughts of guards. We got some more information on like victims and who were there. We had a long list of suspects. But we heard one guy said that they got pretty close to one of them. He was actually injured and he was in hospital. Some of the information we got there. But while Envoy was trying to mind read this guy, Iskra went up and made a distraction for Envoy and took offense to the words, "those crazy fire people." If I remember correctly. There, yep.
That's accurate.
Yep.
Accurate.
Yep.
They're always discrediting me.
Uh-huh. Envoy turned into a cat and slinked off into an alleyway. Iskra followed. Delaney was waiting while Orzo was coming back with the snack that we originally went out for Dalga. But while Iskra and Envoy were down the alleyway, they saw a figure that just kind of came into existence and had his eyes covered with seemed to be like arcane markings, not really sure. Iskra was going to like I don't know, can't remember exactly what they were doing in the alleyway, if they were going to attack them or not. But they were like hitting like a stone, and then eventually they kind of just teleported away. We then ratted on that guy to the guards and said, "Hey, some weird fucks in the alleyway." And we went back to Dalga, gave her food. May have just said, "Hey, we did see that guy," and was like, "What? You did fucking what?" We then proceeded to go to the lovely... I can't remember how you pronounce it. Kareth? The next day with Dalga to look for components for Envoy's arm. He was a large panther tabaxi, who Iskra learned was from the house Enshara, known throughout the area as the House of Artifact Collectors and Traffickers. So, shady dealer who will get shit for us. He then gave us a task that we had to go to the Hextu Crypts and
every time and grab a encrusted ruby that was in these crypts. And if we do that, we will get the components for Envoy's arm, and also a planar shard that Orzo can put into his little magic. I believe it was the Feywild one we asked for. Yep. Easy in and out.
Also asked for something.
Iskra also asked for something to help with mind controlling people. We were told to gloss over that, and that would become another thing later on. So I'm proceeding to just say it now and say no one else. We're supposed to gloss over that aspect of that ask. Yes.
Envoys
I
are
believe
just
Delaney did not want to sell their soul to this wheeler dealer, and just decided to like go, all right, I don't want anything from you. I'm just here. Peace out, kind of thing.
Interesting
we
choice
then
of
have-
words. Selling soul.
Well, literally, it says who didn't try to sell his soul for stuff is literally what it's written by.
Fair enough.
Well, but we also have a time limit of 2 days to get to the Hextu Crypts, get this treasure, bring it back. So we're on the clock. I believe we jumped into Iskra's carriage. We did a bit of like off-screen shopping if anyone needed to grab supplies, and we are technically on our way there. That's where we left it off.
Yes. So thank you for that. Also, Verity, inspiration for you. You can use that whenever you'd like. So we have not quite left Solaraan yet, but we are on the way. The four of you would know that you would need a guide of some sort to get to that area, as Delaney has never been over in that area. I don't believe Orzo has either. Neither is Iskra. And I almost said Defish. Envoy definitely hasn't. With the combined intelligence of the group, I would definitely say y'all would be smart enough to be like just a little bit. Be smart enough to stop on the way out to find yourself a guide. Those of you who have stayed in the city long enough know that on the outer rim of the gates, there's always groups of individuals that are offering for guides and things like that to take you certain places. And they all come with different prices, different stuff. But that would be what I would recommend. As a benevolent being. Or don't.
I think God is trying to tell us that we'll get lost if we don't get anyone, so we should probably get someone.
Do we have a selection of these guides? Like, are there specific guides that go to this area that maybe we would be familiar with? Like, people we know from the city? Someone we trust? Also, would my people not know how to get to this place, seeing as we're kind of like,
how many other people
all over?
went to the city, by the way? I thought it was just you in the carriage, but did you like bring like a flock of people with you?
Oh, I have a guy with me, don't I? And my driver.
Well, you have the driver with you, who is also.
Oh, he's my guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Guy is my guy. Okay.
Because where you are set up isn't that far out of the city limits. I mean, it's a few miles, but nowhere near like the distance that the Hextu Crypts would be. Yeah, and then I've got a little map up on the stream if anyone also needs to kind of see where it is. Yeah, I mean, realistically, you'd probably have a map, but getting there safely is the different part of it. You can absolutely see where it is that you need to go, but knowing what's in the landscape, what to avoid, where to avoid, things like that is why you'd probably want to go ahead and get a guide. But as you are approaching the outskirts of the city and you move through the walls, yes, very true, Verity. As you move to this outer area, you see the group of people, the guides, are gathered over in this area. They tend to be the same at any of the gate entrances as far as like where they set up and things, just so people know where to look. And today it looks like there are about 5 individuals at this gate. Well, 5 groupings of individuals at this gate. Taking a better look, what you proceed to see is a small, interesting-looking lizard folk who's kind of skittering around the rest of the people there. You would also see a older gentleman, kind of with a bowler cap, sat atop a large Anolis raptor. They are very like lizard-like large raptors. They have pretty cool little like little red throat that'll come out sometimes, and then they have like little mohawk on top. It's very lovely. There seems to be another individual
so it's
there.
A cockerel.
Sort of, yeah. But lizard.
I mean, potato, tomato at this point. I mean, we know birds are lizards.
That is fair. There's also another individual there who is adorned in a very long blue veil. They seem to have a large glaive that's on their back. They don't seem to be speaking with anyone else in the group.
Trust.
Like mention.
Just Danny's on the back, just like, help me. And then there are two other groupings of people that you'd see. There's a very tall Loxodon, very battle scarred, standing with what appears to be a woman with drapery and cloaks on. And then the last one you see are two elderly people sitting with a cart that has a large beetle that is tied up to the front.
Those are our guides right there.
You kidding me? You want to go into the desert with boomers? They'll complain the entire way.
But we got a cart.
At least we have the like.
So I just want to go through again. It was a lizard folk.
Yep.
A person in a blue veil with a glaive.
Yep.
Loxodon. Was there one I missed in there? Or
Yeah, there was the older guy with the mount, the raptor mount that he has. The Loxodon with the woman, and then the two older individuals that also have the bug.
This is like waiting in a city in World of Warcraft and seeing a bunch of people who are all shouting LFG.
I will make
LFM.
I will also make note the lizard folk is slightly taller than you, Orzo, as he skitters around the rest of them.
I'm gonna.
Lizard folk way taller than kobolds.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 2 foot. I'm like 2
Usually.
foot something.
Yeah, appears to be around your size.
Oh, so this is just a short lizard folk.
It's a very short lizard.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna kind of stand in front of all of them, I guess. I'm going to say Hextu Crypts, quick, quiet, and safe. And then I would like to observe each of their reactions to that.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Roll a perception for that there.
Could I make it an insight check?
Absolutely.
An insight check in the mult. Thank God, because that gives me a
Go
good
for
number.
it.
Never mind. I rolled like shit.
What do you want to see?
I have it. Fuck all. The hair's in the way. I can't see sharing. I'm gonna use an inspiration on that because that was a natural one. That's much better. That is an 18.
Ooh, okay. The very first one you would see is the lizard folk stops dead in his tracks, looks at you, and you watch as the interesting looking umbrella shape around the neck unfurls into a frill and skitters behind a rock. He wants apparently nothing to do with the Hextu Crypts. Looking at the other ones, the individual in the blue veil seems to not have moved at all. Doesn't seem disinterested, but doesn't seem interested at the same time. Kind of in that vague spot. The Loxodon and the woman, both their heads, because they were in the middle of a conversation, stopped to look at you. And with that insight, I'd say on this very stoic looking Loxodon's face. I mean, this guy's massive. You'd see this almost glimmer of a smirk on his face. The two older people are as fast as they can, canes in hand, coming up to you. We also...
I feel like the game is rigged.
You don't have to go with any of them.
I feel like we're being pushed towards these people.
You can say no.
feels like some divine forces accelerated these elderly's fucking movements here.
Hey, maybe they just live in a capitalistic hellscape where they really need the money because they don't get universal health care.
Or that they're so
Drew,
old that they don't care what happened.
If they're in that situation, that's because you put them there, Drew.
Touche.
Everyone must suffer.
Hey, it's not a good story without conflict. Anyways.
So real.
This is true. I do love old people and hate kids. Weirdly enough, that's how it goes.
It's canon.
It's canon. Like I said, there is the Loxodon as well, who kind of looked your way with the woman he was with, as well as the I'd say slightly older gentleman riding atop the lizard. They would both give it. The only person that seemed completely disinterested in it would be the small lizard folk. As the two elderly people approach you, much on the shorter side, very hunched over, and she says, "Yeah, we have a fine carriage here. We supply water and food, and our beetle here, well, Palm can get us anywhere safely." It's true! As the older gentleman looks over her shoulder. Takes but a moment, but the large Loxodon comes up and kind of pushes the two old people out of the way. And the woman walks up and says, "You don't want to trust them. They will get you killed. Listen, we know where to go. We can get you there safely, on time. Don't know what your constraints are, but we can do that. We have a fairly reasonable price, depending on how long of a distance and where you need to go. And we are very competent fighters." As the old lady's like, "Hey, just because you can fight doesn't mean anything." As she looks up in their direction. Yeah.
Can we roll another insight to see like who would be the better choice?
Yeah, sure.
See who's kind of just selling themselves and who
Yeah.
can put their money where their mouth is.
Yeah.
Can we do like a group roll or?
I would say I'm going to allow an insight and a perception. Perception's going to be more based on looking at the gear that each of these people has. Insight would be more like reading the person to see, do you think they would be capable enough to do this?
Okay.
I think Orzo wants to read the Loxodon and the woman to see if they're capable.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll do perception.
Perfect. And then if you want to keep your same roll, Ren, you can keep it at that 18.
That was a
I don't
15.
trust myself to roll again.
So I got a 12.
Okay. For Orzo reading the Loxodon individual, taking a better look, he obviously looks very like battle ready, very capable in a fight, which is a great thing. You might also stop to think, well, does that mean that they actually get us into harm's way? Because he is very battle hardened in that way. And you take a glance over at the woman that he's with, and you can kind of get a glimpse there. She has a tome on her hip that appears to be of arcane nature. And then for Iskra, which individual you're looking at in general, or were you just looking at the group as a whole to see?
I'm just looking at the group as a whole, and I did perception.
Yeah, for sure. The Luxodon and the woman that he's with look again very battle ready, capable. They look like they could at least help in a fight should there be one. The individual with the blue long cloak, who's got majority of his face covered, also looks at least capable enough in a fight. You can see that on the glaive itself, it's definitely sharp and has been sharpened, but it also has its nicks and tears from where it has seen battle at least. The two elderly people, although may give you a more comfortable ride, are going to be completely useless in a fight. In fact, they will probably die as you take a look at this. Which leaves two left. There is the older gentleman in the kind of like the bowler hat with the raptor. I would say kind of neutral on that. You're not really sure if he would join in on a fight. He hasn't joined in any conversation yet or anything of that nature. And then finally, there is the small lizard folk, who does have the gear to show that they are experienced in doing guides, or at least you could pick up on being more of a ranger. However, they seemed very hesitant as soon as you said the Hextu Crypts.
But I walk over to the lizard folk.
Yeah, for sure. As you do, I kind of is eyeing you up and down from behind a small rock nearby. Says, you don't want to go there. It's a bad place.
Well, we kind of have to go there. So why? Tell us why. Why not go there?
You do not know of this place. This place is full of witherings. You don't want to go there. It's a bad place.
Would I know what witherings are? Like zombies kind of thing? Or what is it?
Yeah, I feel like with you being around this area long enough, they are essentially like the desert zombie of the vibe. They're just very desiccated people that have been sent out into the desert, and some form of necromantic magic has brought them back, and they do seek shade and things of that nature. So, that they aren't necessarily that much to deal with on an individual basis, but in larger groups, that might be something to be worried about a little bit.
But if I wanted to hire to guide us to the crypts, but just stay outside minding things, would you do that?
As long as you don't ask me to go inside the crypts, I will do this for you. I can guarantee I will do it cheaper. I am cheaper than all the rest of these people. These people charge way too much. How fast? Well, it depends. How fast do you need to get there?
2 days.
There and back.
I do 26 gold piece.
Bingo. Walk back over to Delaney.
As you're walking over to Delaney, the elderly woman's just there like, we can get you there, I promise. Look, me and my husband, we can get you there. Not a problem at all. And Palm's just the best. We love, look at him. Just look over, it's just a giant beetle.
Does 26 gold sound like a reasonable price to me?
Yeah, I think that sounds so cheap.
Well, being that you haven't asked any of the other people their prices.
Yeah.
Well, given that I have some experience in traveling with, hiring people to travel with.
Seems a little bit cheaper than you would expect. But yeah, that's, beyond reasonable for that. Especially if it has already been mentioned that won't go in there with you, but we'll take you there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe
I'm gonna walk over to
dudes would help us fight if we go inside the caves. Also, I don't know why I'm like team grandmas. But, I feel like you're right. They probably would just get in the way and like.
It's because you're friends with Drew, and Drew has brainwashed you.
Yeah.
I'm a grandma also.
All the old ladies are always helpful. They're never dancing creeps on the side of the road.
This is Drew's secret agenda is to
Yeah.
just get people to love old people. Like, and I
If
don't
you see an
understand
old
why.
person on the side of the road, help him out. Obviously not a terrible little creature.
Hey, you drink that
Yeah,
water.
Okay. I mean, what do
Yeah, you
you
fucking hydrate.
do? You
Yeah, you
guys
hydrate
want
yourself.
to go ask the other groups how much they're charging, and then
Yep.
see from there?
Yeah, we'll explain to each of them the time constraint that we're under, and see if they offer to fight alongside us, included in the price.
Yeah.
Start with the Loxodon,
Yeah, as you...
battle scarred guy.
Does anyone have any spells that, like, I don't know, that, like, you can spell?
You want to cast friends on these people, kind of shit? No, we don't got that. I don't think I have that.
You remember
Roll
how I
with-
said about that mind control stuff? You remember how we said
I was asking about those things.
that? Yeah, as you start with the Loxodon pairing, she looks at you and says, "We will get you there. 2 days. That's doable. Should you need us to come inside and fight, we can help fight with whatever it is that you're dealing with, and on the way there. But we are 68 gold pieces for the 2 days.
Okay.
Seems a little bit higher. Actually, not a little bit. A good bit higher.
You too. I'm gonna point to the elderly couple. Why you're charging?
If us now, we can't. It's true, we can't fight. But what we do offer is we have a comfortable ride and rations and water, and you don't have to walk yourself. You can just ride in the cart the whole way there.
Well,
And then
We have our own carriage,
for us,
so that's why I'm.
it would be, well, you could have two. And, hear me out, it would only be 33 gold pieces for 4-day trip.
4 days, though.
So 4
That's
days.
not- that's not
2 days is our limit.
Oh, we couldn't get you there that fast. But we can do it in 4 days.
Okay, bye.
Alright,
Have a good
so
day.
you'll
Okay.
keep her out. Okay, actually, Iskra is seeing how desperately she's pleading with them to get this job. It seems like they really need this job. I just reach into. I have 345 gold pieces in my inventory. I will just give her 20 gold pieces and tell her, like, to wish her the best of luck. And then name drop my co-op. And
What's it?
Hey, if you need anything,
tell
we
her
got a collective that you can
Here's my
join.
business card.
area to hit us up. There's 20 gold pieces.
Oh, look at that. You have a resource center as well? Wow.
Yes, and if you all are into helping people with food and water and just into helping people at all, you have a home there, and you would be in a place where other people are like-minded and also just want to help.
Houston, this sounds wonderful, don't you think? Yeah.
I hear there's a guy at the resource center who'll teach you how to play canasta.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I just name drop all the location and the information for them to get there safely. Give her the 20 gold beans, and I guess maybe we do the lizard warrior guys, dude. They're gonna probably help us fight in the cave. And we already have our own character, and they could easily fit in the character with us. What do you guys think?
I want to check what the rest of the people. I want to check what the rest of the people are charging. So, was it Raptor guy?
Yep, Raptor guy. Yeah, hey there. So, you trying to go to the Hextu Crypts, eh?
Not the prospect.
Where you're from?
Me?
No accent is around this area.
Yeah, well, I'm from Mithrin, and this is how we talk there. You got a problem with it?
No.
All right,
So-
then.
To those,
Guys, we're never going there. Guys, we're never
No,
going there.
we're never
Every
getting there.
single NPC in that fucking town. You kidding me?
I love the fact that that's the one place our lore master is working at hard work on, and I've just ruined all of that.
Danny,
You will
Danny,
never go.
Danny, look at me. Danny, look at me.
How many inspirations do we need for Wish to just delete that place from existence?
No. We don't need to erase Danny's work. We just need Wish
Oh, no.
so that they all have a completely different,
Normal accent.
very normal, very chill, not at all weird accent.
Well, if you don't want what I got, you can just keep moving along there.
well, what are you charging? 2 days, there and back, Hextu Crypts. If you can help fight, how much is that gonna cost?
Yeah, I tell you right now, I'm not going in there, but if something happens along the way, I'll help until, it's not looking good, and then I'll leave your asses. You best believe it.
You're not gonna wait. Not gonna wait around.
No, I'll wait outside, but if you're not ready, I mean, there's 2 days, but anyways, I'd do it for, I don't know, 38 gold pieces for you. 2 days. Like I said, I'll give it an attempt on the way if we gotta fight something, but I'm really good at avoiding the places we shouldn't be. Get you there safe. Plus, I know where the hidden watering holes are.
What about the one person from the Blue Man Group?
It's the only person that hasn't approached your group, and the person that kind of seems to be in the back the most. As you approach up, he says, well, first tell me what it is that you are doing out in the Hextu Crypts.
Our business is our own.
Fair enough. Well, I can get you out there, and probably the safest out of any of these people. My house, we are very versed in getting people through the dunes and through the areas. For a 2-day trip.
What is your house? What is your house?
How's Zaryet? As you can kind of see, the wind gently moves a bit of the fabric. You can see the symbol for that house. House Zaryet is one of the noble houses that is seated in Jockey Boy, and they are the essentially they're the people that plan the routes for large caravans and things like that. So out of everyone specifically out of all the houses, that is the house that would know how to get you somewhere and do that. However, I'm gonna have Orzo and Iskra roll a history. I'm gonna say Iskra at advantage. You're around the area, and
I
you
think I can
probably
make an educated guess.
I'd admit it.
I got a 19 plus 6, so 25.
damn. Okay.
History is +4. Alright, I'm manual rolling over.
Sometimes you just gotta,
Nice.
Just gotta. At least then you can chuck the dice across the room. Rolls badly.
I feel like every time I do it on Beyond, it's not good.
It has been. It was. We had that fight in Obajima. It was bad.
I got a 22. I rolled an 18 +4.
So I would say you would both know that publicly they're a very. Let me make sure I've got everything all at the ready. Maybe. There it is. So yeah, this house controls the major dune routes. They are very well known for their logistics, and are actually the house itself is involved pretty high up with I guess I should say was involved pretty high up with the Empire itself until the dragon attack killed their advisor. So there's that. But yes, they can be a little bit shady at times and kind of pry into people's businesses. But to be fair, he wasn't lying when he said that he would be the safest choice.
How much did he charge? Did he say that?
He said 52 gold pieces for the 2-day trip.
Okay.
And
Team
does
Hubble.
that include him coming in with us?
Let me see. Yeah, he would come in.
Okay, well,
Now, getting you there the safest, not as in inside being the safest, to be fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking
sure,
that
for
as
sure.
a given for all of them. Is like, realistically, we're hiring someone to get us there
Mhm.
and return us safely, but the bit in between when we're in there, that's up to us.
Yes.
So,
Okay. So, group huddle. We have Lizard Guy, who will get us there safely, but will not enter the crypt. He can do it in 2 days. Raptor Guy can get us there, but will ditch us if shit hits the fan. House Ariette, Blue Man Group, will be the safest, but is the shadiest of everyone here, and will probably try and steal what we're trying to get. Loxodon, probably the most expensive, but they will come in and fight everything. But also may have, I don't know how how we're gonna get there. They're not that great, I think, at getting us there.
You feel
On
like
the
they
spot.
would get you there, not necessarily the safest. They might not actively try to avoid as many things because it seems as though he may like to actually fight. So that like is great at fighting, but also may bring fighting with him.
What I'm thinking is we hire the Loxodons as support inside the crypt, but we hire the lizard folk to get us there.
yeah, honestly, I was kind of thinking the same thing because it feels like they all have their different little perks and pros and cons. I'd be okay with doing that if they'll both come, for sure. It's a great idea.
It's up to people though, if we want to spend the
look. Here's the thing: if they
94
play
gold.
ball with us, I am happy to pay each one of them 50. I'm happy to foot that cost because that's more than the pair are asking for, because they're asking for 60 something as a pair.
Mhm.
Giving them 50
It's-
each, and it's
it's
more
a
than
60
the lizard folk was asking.
68 for the 2 days, and then the lizard folk was 26 for the 2 days. So that's 92 gold. Yep,
I'm
92
happy
gold.
to pay 150, split it between them, 50 each.
Okay.
And I'm
Envoy, what do we say?
Tabaxi.
Envoy, what are you thinking?
Yeah, what do you think, Envoy?
What do we think, Envoy?
You've been awfully quiet this whole time, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm done with like splitting the
He's
cost
talking to his mind.
and 5 gold after giving that lady the 20. So
Everybody's getting paid today.
everybody's
The only people that aren't getting paid is House Ariette and the Raptor bowler hat guy.
What'd you get for wearing a bowler hat?
Yeah, guy who ditches and guy who'd probably kill us if he thought there was a payday coming out of it are not getting paid. What a surprise.
Damn.
It was like, he's shady and will pry, and I'm thinking that we're going to get a gem from this place if he can get a payday out of us getting there and
Here's the
killing
thing.
us.
I'm not
and just
saying
taking
you're
it.
wrong.
It's either his fucking ancestors that we're robbing and he'll kill us, Or
100%.
or he wants what we're getting and he'll kill us to take it.
Yeah.
Either way, he's gonna fucking murk us the minute we don't fucking pay attention. So,
Yeah, I agree.
and as the team dad, y'all don't pay enough attention.
Yeah, and I do feel like, you know, especially if that guy is like the most experienced out there, he might have like some other group waiting or something, like to lead you to a place to get robbed, or like we don't even know if he's actually gonna take us there. He could just take us to an ambush or something. So now my PTSD fucking thoughts inside of D&D can't escape.
Okay, so
Okay,
Listen,
so let's ask
we've got our ops, all right?
Yeah, for real. Let's ask them if they're down to do double excursion. Because
let's pull over the lizard folk and the Loxodon crew.
Yeah. You pull over all three of them. The lizard folk looks around, very hesitant. Getting a better read on the body language of this lizard folk, Delaney, you kind of pick out this is just a very anxious being, generally, and not necessarily just because you mentioned the Hextu Crypts. Probably seems like this would be a very anxious
you took
little
a perfectly
being.
good lizard folk, and look what you did. You gave it anxiety.
we got capitalism and no universal health care, and everybody's got anxiety now. There's no escape.
Yeah, honestly.
Dear God.
But he seems like he's doing pretty well. You know, despite it all, he's still working. You know, he's doing his best.
Despite it all.
But no, he looks over and he's yes, I would do this. I would join. Yes, you are giving me more than what I asked for, if that is okay. I still will not go inside, but I will wait outside for you.
That's fine. That's why we're hiring this tour.
As the Loxodon looks down, like massive height difference. Like this Loxodon's at easy, like 7'8". As he like glances down, the lizard folk kind of like flinches a little bit, just at the sight of this guy moving. The woman that's with Loxodon, it's like, this is more than fair, and we will join in and help you in any way we can. Who's
All right,
leading
does anyone
this
need anything
if
before we go?
we are doing 2 guides?
Well, you are going to
Awesome.
be assisting us inside the crypts. He is going to be leading us to the crypts. So right now, he is leading.
Very well, we are protection for you. Understood.
Yep.
Can all of us fit
Hmm?
Can all of us fit in the carriage?
I wouldn't say inside, but like on and around, yeah. At least 3 people could like sit up, or well, 3 people including the person that you normally have with you, Iskra. Or you could ask him to stay here in town so that there's more room on the carriage.
Nah, I'm leaving my boy.
Plus, then the
What is his
little
name
lizard folk, the little lizard guy's got someone to talk to. So you know.
It's
I
true.
didn't write down his goddamn name. What the fuck is his name?
Well, and like the lizard guys.
My
are,
boy.
Like, right?
Helios.
Helios.
Okay. Well, no, I definitely want my driver guy to be with me because I feel like he's like my kind of like right hand guy vibes or something.
Yeah. Not
no,
not
it's
the
Laszlo.
actual right hand guy, but yeah.
He's back home, but
Yeah.
this guy is my on the road go-to guy.
Correction.
Oh, we're
It's
talking.
Laszlo.
I thought you were talking about the lizard folk. Lizard folk's name is
No, no,
Helios. Gotcha.
Oh.
Oh, no, the
Cool.
guy that's with me.
Yes, that's Laszlo. A good time.
My boy.
My good time boy.
Rotten. My rotten shoulder. My little rotten soldier.
Yes, Laszlo
Sweet cheese.
have to come with us.
Okay. Yeah.
Envoy, Envoy, you are not walking. We do not have time for you to take
we
a
have no
leisurely
fucking time.
walk. Get in the fucking cart.
I was gonna
You
say
probably
it's
to a cat and like sleep on someone's lap.
for sure. I was gonna say it's only been about 30 minutes since you've left Kareth's area and got the mission. So you are 30 minutes in to a 2-day trip, and the timer is officially on and going. So, the lizard folk Helios, he's gonna sit up front with Laszlo. I just need to know where everyone is positioned.
Do any of the because we got not Laszlo, Helios, Vrot, and
Harisha.
Hariska?
It's a H. I was writing that really fast.
Okay. I thought it was a H, and then my brain was like, no, it's a K. Fuck you. Did they need to get any supplies before we go?
No. So I would say generally with any of these guides at any of the gates, they are always packed and ready to go do whatever they need. I love it. Verity apparently used to have a player in a Monster of the Week game named Cheese, and was given a talking dog, and they called it Little Rotten Soldier, or Rot for short. I love that. Where is everyone situated on the card itself? Because I'll say that
Laszlo Helios up the top.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to sit up with them? Because you said 3 could be up there.
Yeah. Technically, I guess you could fit 4 if 2 were at least small in size.
So we could fit Orzo and someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially.
I was going to say, Delaney has the best human eyes, so should we have them up on the top of the cart?
What the...
I
Tell us what you see.
don't. I need to
Do you not?
I really don't.
Oh, you don't? Usually, I keep forgetting you're not a cleric in this game. Usually you're always like, I see everything.
I don't see shit, okay? My passive perception is a 9. I don't see shit.
Yeah.
Damn. All right.
Well,
I'm here to be a dumb, beautiful himbo. That's my role.
Tibion?
And I'm living my best life.
I got a gun. I can ride shotgun with Laszlo.
Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe.
An envoy could also sit up front too.
Or
Oh, yeah.
the guide people obviously telling Laszlo where to go.
Well, that's Helios, the little lizard folk guy. He's small.
So he could be up there too.
Yeah.
Because he's little.
Yeah.
If Envoy goes up front, because he's got Bird can.
Done deal.
We can use the bird as a drone.
Perfect.
So.
Then on the inside, you'll have Iskra, you'll have Delaney, Harisha, and Vrot will be hanging out on the outside, like literally. Vrot is way too tall for the cart, so like hanging on the back of it. The suspension of this cart is going to get tested today. Big guy.
I need some assurance from Vrot and Harisha that Vrot isn't gonna just take off and start a fight whilst we're going there.
As you approach this conversation, noticeably Vrot has never once said a single word to anyone. As you mentioned this to Harisha, Harisha kind of gives a glance over to Vrot and says, "There will be no fighting unless you need us to fight. That is what you have paid us for, and that is what we will do."
Delightful. I'm sure there will be plenty inside, and we will be more than grateful for it.
I would say by this time you're already like moving towards there through the Shondak semi-arids, kind of taking a right around the large salt flats off in the distance, and then heading up to that northwesterly direction. And during this time, as you're there, I'd say this is very early in the morning. That's when you had met with Kareth as well. And on the ride there, Harisha is on the inside with you, Delaney, and Iskra. And she makes a mention. So what is it that you are doing out in the crypts? A lot of people don't go out that direction. If you don't mind me asking.
Oh, you're going to be in there fighting with us. It only makes sense. We have been tasked with finding an artifact in there and bringing it to the light of day.
Oh. I see. Okay. Artifact hunters didn't beg you for that as a group, but hey, if that's what you're looking for, then so be it.
It was not my first choice for vocation, but we owe someone.
Ah. Well, on the positive side, you'll be super safe with the two of us. And to give the lizard some credit, he does know this area very well. Off in the front, the Helios is kind of just sitting there next to you, Orzo, and next to Laszlo as well. And occasionally you just kind of see Helios kind of just like twitch and like look off in the distance. You might see like a shadow of a bird or something like go overhead, and just very constant, like nervous, like little ticks and twitches from this little lizard folk. As he every now and again he'll pipe up and say, okay, and then up here, go right around the tree, but then immediately take a left. Very weird, like zigzaggy patterns that he's having Laszlo go instead of like a very clearly like obvious straight line that could be taken. He's going out of his way to direct the cart in different areas.
Is there a reason why we're doing the whole zigzags, or is that something?
Yes, it's safest. In nature, zigzag is safest. You never go straight line, zigzag.
Understandable. Yeah, I guess serpentine pattern when you're getting hit with spells or arrows. So yeah.
Also,
Gotta trust.
creatures, birds fly down, swoop. They cannot get you if you zoop. Zoop. He looks around and he's like, you, of all people, you should know this too. As you're like noticeably just a little bit shorter.
Yes. Like shake his hand. It's like, I know, buddy.
It is dangerous world for us out here. People don't think about that with us short folk. It's too much.
No.
But we should be there before nightfall. This should not be an issue.
Good.
Glancing over past you and Laszlo over at Envoy. What is up with him? He's very quiet.
Oh, yeah, he's doing his magic eye thing. I think he's just kind of scouting. If you see that little bird, I'm going to like point at like a small little tiny bird I see up in the sky. He can see through that, so he's just in trance, I guess.
Noticeably, the shadow that's being formed from Seed, you notice is the one that keeps like making him like twitch every now and again until he realizes like the bird is with us. Okay. And then the cart would like hit a bump or something, and immediately he just twitches off to the side. But very well aware of the surrounding areas. You could almost say alert, if you will.
Oh yeah, I went for the twitchiest fucker because I knew he'd be like any twig snap. He'd be like.
Off in the distance itself, Delaney, I think this is the first time you would have been this far north of Solaraan, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. It's funny enough, as this is the direction you kind of have to go in order to pass by the collective itself, where the Eternal Flame Collective is. Off in the distance, you can kind of see that whole building over there.
See the turnoff?
Yeah, a little sign. A little bit further back, you can see the carriage with the beetle that is kind of following you that way. And as you turn off to the left, you eventually watch as the carriage turns off to the right. Some elderly folk might be stopping by the collective. Gotta go check out that resource center.
I'm gonna learn how to play canasta.
Free food, I might even get a haircut. Ooh. As you're in the back and you're getting to see this scenery moving around off in the distance, you can see the large salt flats. They currently don't have any water in them, so it's just like this kind of white base off in the distance. You can see the mirage from the intense sunlight as it bakes down on the sand and salt. And then
Damn, that's whiter than me.
very white. Very white. It's just our white boy.
So I'm just imagining we look at Delaney and it's just like a blinding light as like the reflection of the sun.
I didn't know you were half elf. But no, it's
This paladin aura.
Yeah, it's my aura. Actually, it's my half plate probably.
Wah, wah, wah. As you all are sitting in there, Harissa kind of chimes in again on the silence of the ride, and just have any of you encountered the Witherings before, or?
Can't say I have.
I'd say for Iskra, they've probably at some point have, like, I wouldn't say large hordes of them, but enough to where it's like you do have someone that keeps watch at the collective constantly, just to make sure if one does straggle its way over, that it can be taken care of. But yes, sorry, continue, Delaney.
I mean, I've encountered undead before, but not this specific flavor.
They are unpleasant at best. But on the positive side, as long as there aren't large groups of them, they're fairly manageable. It's a real shame. Most of them come from a long time ago, but there's also some, and you can like see this like look in her face where she gets kind of serious for a moment, and when people get banished out into the sands, some come back as that, so luckily that won't happen to us. As, you know, she tries to keep that energy up.
That seems very ominous.
Just gonna spend the ride sharpening my rapier. Or to be on the safe side.
As time goes by, you've started to make it. You've gone past the egret salt flats, and you're moving out of the semi-arids. The density of the foliage, it begins to decrease and decrease the further out you go. You can kind of see the last remaining bits of where there might be some sort of small pools of water off on the sides. Your driver, Iskra, Laszlo, kind of pulls off for a moment just to let the horses get their last drinks of water before they make it into the larger mesa area where they're moving to. as Helios
Mesa.
has. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Watch out. The tornadoes there, they target you.
No fucking good.
Hello. Good peak jokes. And Helios is like guiding where to go for this. It is extraordinarily hot this day on the front of it. There's still kind of like a sunshade on the front, but it is quite a bit. As off in the far distance, you can start seeing these large rock monoliths start to pop up into the background of where you are in the landscape. And occasionally you can see some tall, very tall date and palm trees that are interspersed in their very short grasses. As Helios looks over to you, Orzo says, This is last stop for water and that. Obviously, if you have your rations, make sure you hold on to them. Keep them good, keep them safe, and kind of like leans over and looks out the back over at Vrot, who's been on the back of this entire time with one hand up on the cart and the other hand with a large great hammer in hand, just stoically staring off into the distance, sun beating down on him, unfazed. Just that one, he's very cool, but very scary too. Just to think he could squash us very easily. It would be no problem for him. I don't think he would, but he might. I don't know. Whew. Anyways, okay. So, you see he kind of like pops up. There's a small window in between where the driver is and in the inside of the carriage. You can all now hear Helios. Okay, so we are about to move into this mesa area. Make sure that we do not make any loud noises unnecessarily, and that if you see anything move, you let me know, and we will take care of it. Glancing over at Vrot and Harissa, and we got this. Okay. Kind of sits back down. Very like, all right. The horses get their final fill of water as they begin to move off, and you begin your journey as these large monolithic stone pillars keep moving past you. The sound of the tires kind of echo in between these large monoliths. You can hear the gravel move underneath the tires as they go, and every so often you hit that one bump, kind of makes a larger noise, and as it goes, you're moving in and you hit a larger bump that Helios was very much in the process of trying to warn Laszlo about, like, oh no, if you just go off. And the cart itself, and you hear some metal clank to the ground as this high-pitched clank echoes throughout the rest of this mesa. Helios immediately skitters onto the side of the cart itself with his almost talon-like claws, and is up now on top of the cart. Those of you inside the cart can hear his little tip-taps of his toes hitting the roof as he seems to be glancing around, very anxious, as he's almost waiting for something to happen as the cart continues to move. He skitters back down and he says, okay, I think we are good. I think we are good. It's at that moment.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that out loud?
It's at that moment you hear some rocks from behind kind of move and fall off in an area. And that is where we're going to take our first break. So we'll be right back. And we'll see you guys in about 10, 15-ish minutes. Then hopefully by then we'll have a fourth party member. All right, we'll see you in just a minute. Bye. Hello, we're back. And we have a Depish who's kind of in frame.
Am I?
Yeah.
Where should I move? Where should I move?
No, it's like I didn't... Everything... I literally had this set up to where it was beautiful, and then I just... there we go. Now everything's great. Huzzah! All right. Hi. Welcome, Depish. Thanks for
Hey.
thanks for telling your job. Hey, I've got D&D.
Yeah.
Because that's totally what happened.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You're correct. That was exactly what happened. They're like, oh yeah, man, like totally. You can. I mean, honestly, if I did tell them that, they'd be like, yeah, nothing's happening right now. You can go.
Get out of here.
I get paid hourly, so I'm there.
The only thing funnier is if we would have came back without Kayla. we had to sacrifice Kayla to get Depish back.
I told
Anyways,
you guys you never really see us in the same room at one time.
it's true. It's true.
We've pre-recorded Depish from this point on.
Yeah.
It's just he's really good at answering generic questions, on pre-records.
That's and you know what? Another thing that's really great about toilet paper is that you can do so many things with it. Is that good? Should I do another one?
Do another take, yep.
That's perfect.
All right. So this is when I start recording now, right? Okay.
Pre-records.
Is that
Gotta
in
love
the
them. Last we left off, the group had hired 3 guides to help them go to the Hextu Crypts. They have hired a very squirrely little lizard folk named Helios, and a group with a Luxodon and a human woman that both look like they're very capable fighters. As they headed out towards the Hextu Crypts, they made it past the Shondak Simiarids and have now entered into the mesa, where our friend Helios had told everyone to stay extra quiet until they hit a large bump, making some loud noises, and some rockfall has fallen behind. Can everyone roll me initiative? Wild.
I knew it, dude.
Crazy stuff.
I knew it. I knew the loud noise was going to do something. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
You want to know what I rolled?
11.
You know
What
I
did you
wanna
roll?
I
I
rolled
also
a 1.
rolled a 7.
Oh, no.
That's very in time with what Envoy's been doing.
Starting off strong.
Delaney, what did you roll? What terrible roll.
I'm going to use an inspiration. 'Cause that was awful.
Damn.
In fact, I'm going to use an inspiration. I'm not even going to use the fucking D&D Beyond dice. I'm going to get my own dice.
That's
With
just-
blackjack and hookers.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's much better. 17.
All right.
I get a +1 initiative, so at least it's a 2. Are we gonna crit fail the initiative roll?
No.
Jesus Christ.
That you know what? That 2, you don't know. That 2 could mean the world of difference.
You're so right. It's better than 1.
Yeah. Listen, Envoy is just gonna be like, so where are we all going to? I'm sorry. Where are we?
You're like taking a robot cat nap.
Yeah, just like all of a sudden the eyes just like kind of go. It's like
Been
rebooting.
in power saving
complete.
mode this whole time.
Yeah. Oh, I got an inspiration from Verity.
Hell yeah.
I might use that right
Oh.
now.
Yes.
If you will let me. I swear if it's another one, I will be
Yeah, go for it.
It's
be fun.
It's fate at that point.
All right, there we go. That's much better. That's a 17 altogether.
Who's got the higher decks? You or Delaney?
I'm a +1 to Dex.
I'm also +1.
Who wants to
Oh,
go
sick.
first?
Delay didn't go first.
All right.
All right.
Envoy's been shut off this whole time.
Fair enough. All right. So, initiative has been made as the cart had made the bump, and there was a piece of metal that holds on to the undercarriage of this carriage. The small rockfall off in the distance behind here. Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. All right, sorry, we were getting into very calm music. It's very wrong. Very wrong indeed. There we go.
What do you mean? This is a calm situation.
This is so calm.
It's fine.
Aha!
It's fine.
That's
Everything's fine.
Yeah, okay, there we go. As the rock falls off one of these small monolith sides, you can start to hear what sounds like a clacking noise of something hard hitting stone. In fact, you hear multiples of it as coming down off the sides of some of these monoliths, you start to see large, almost arachnid-looking creatures until they move off into frame, and you see what looks to be a large tail off the side of it as well move. Helios is, with the alert feat, technically going to go first. With that, Helios skitters into the carriage, through the hole in between, and actively looks back and says, "I told you I will not fight. I told you this." As he gets inside the carriage. It is now these creatures, as they begin to move closer. You all get a better look. There appears to be 4 of them in total, moving off from different portions, 2 of which look to be only about, I'd say, 30 feet away, and another 2 probably closer to about 60 feet away in that positioning. I'll make sure to write that down. Perfect. The 30-foot ones are going to move, and they do get up, 2 of them pretty much essentially next to the carriage, but that's essentially all they can do from the outside, as you can hear the sounds of the clacks moving. First up is going to be Delaney. Envoy, you're on deck. These are rather, I would say they are medium-sized, if we're going to go D&D wise.
Okay.
Awesome.
How close are these things to us?
2 are directly outside the carriage currently, and the other 2 are now, I would say, within 30 feet.
Cool. Okay. I would like to bonus action take Angel's Aura in both my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And as I am jumping off the back of the cart to land on one of these fuckers, the rod is transforming into a giant warhammer, and I will smack it.
Rad. Go ahead and roll to hit.
No, I don't. No, D&D Beyond. I don't fucking trust you. No, thank you.
No.
I'm good.
Not today.
That is a 21 to hit.
21 will absolutely hit.
Delightful. And I'm gonna put a little stank on it.
All right.
And I'm going to put a smite onto it, because I can do that.
Hell yeah.
As described, this is with both hands, so it's 1d10. Wow,
Ooh.
that's a really bad roll.
Ooh.
So that's 4 regular damage.
Okay.
Oh my god, these are the worst rolls I've ever seen in my life. and then 2 radiant damage.
So 6 total.
Awful, heinous, awful. Yeah, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
Do it. Get him.
Or I'm gonna try to hit him again. That is a natural 20.
Oh.
Hey.
Good. Okay. Okay.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm like, do I have a set of dice handy so I can just fucking roll these without having to fucking think about it?
Dude, fuck
No.
beyond sometimes. I like to roll the dice myself because it's just.
I was gonna
I'm
say,
just gonna
out
get
of all of
Google-
us, I think
I'm gonna
the
get
person with the second
Google's
most
dice
amount, of dice would be Ren.
Yep.
Like in person,
Yeah.
my cat just
I have a lot of dice, but they're all under there, and I'm lazy. Why do that when I can use Google's dice roller, which has never failed me?
Never.
Not once.
Never, not once. I'm not gonna put oh, actually, I could put a smite into this. No, I'm not gonna put a smite into this because otherwise I'm gonna run out of spell slots before we get there, and that would be embarrassing. So it's just the 2d10 damage plus 2, so that is 19 points of
Damn.
damage
All right.
as I smash.
Nicely done.
And then I'm going to look at the cart and say, keep going. Just keep fucking going.
Love that. Let me also. All right. I have the cart driver in initiative now as well. This one scorpion that you see, as you smash into it on that second one with the natural 20, you manage to actually crush one of the claws up on the front. Now it only has the one. As you can see, the tail does like wind back. Getting a better look at it for the first time that you've ever seen one of these. The tail itself actually has 2 stingers off on the sides, and the actual tip of it is more in the shape of a morning star than it is an actual stinger. It looks to be that this might be doing some bludgeoning damage eventually when it gets to that. Envoy, you watch as Delaney jumps out and down to smash the claw of one of these while also giving it another whap to the side. The Luxodon and Harisha will be up on deck next after that, Orzo.
Okay, so there's one that Delaney's hitting on one side of the caravan, and there's another one on the other side of the caravan.
Yeah, I would say they're kind of like on multiple different sides, yeah. And then there are 2 that are still about 30 feet away.
Okay, and where is Envoy in the cart? Is he?
Envoy is up front with the driver and Orzo and our other little lizard folk friend.
Okay, all right. Envoy's just gonna be like, oh, all right, we are doing business. On it. Envoy just jumps up. He's gonna wild shape, baby.
Awesome.
Envoy's gonna wild shape into a giant octopus.
Okay.
And is going to use tentacles to attack the closest one that isn't that Delaney's not attacking.
Hell yeah. I love D&D magic because I just imagine just a very flaccid octopus just like stretched out across the floor out of water.
Yeah, I'm just imagining it was like octopus, like a wet slap onto like the sand or
It's very
something.
much, do you remember the Wonder Twins where it's like form of an eagle, shape of bucket of water?
Listen, all right. Let me describe this process a little more. I gave you the basic
Yeah.
one. So Envoy's gonna jump up, and suddenly you just hear this
Nice.
as multiple limbs just like start shooting out of this mechanical body, because giant octopus is a large beast.
Hell yeah.
Big. and it's going to use Tentacle, which is an attack action that the giant octopus has. It is a melee attack, which gets +5. So I'm gonna, because I did it as I'm a moon druid, so I can do bonus action wild shape.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna, so basically Tentacle hit, +5 to hit, has a reach of 15 feet. I don't even have to get on top of this. Sick. All right. If the target is a creature, it is grapple if it hits, and I will. If I'm gonna see if it hit first. before I
Okay.
keep going down that line. Let's see. Ah, fuck. All right, 7 + 5. That's 13.
13 unfortunately will not hit.
Damn.
Surprisingly more dexterous than you would have imagined these things to be, as it scoots off to the side.
Okay. So this giant mechanical octopus is just on the ground, just like.
Anything else you'd like to do? All right. As
I don't think yeah.
as Delaney, you're on the outside. You would see this as the large Loxodon in the back. You watch as he just gently, it was almost gracefully, just side jumps off the side and lands to the ground with a puff of dust coming up from his feet. You see him effortlessly move this giant great hammer and then grab it with 2 hands and lunge towards the other one that you were not currently fighting. It's a day of nat 20s, Jesus Christ. These scorpions didn't have a chance. Fuck!
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
is that
Okay.
the dice fell or really good rolls?
Well, rolled an 11 and then a 10 on a crit. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So you watch Delaney as there's a smile on this Loxodon's face as he comes 2-handed down on the other one, immediately just going straight for the brain with this hammer. Poof! You watch as this scorpion itself just like implodes out, or well, explodes out from the sides. And as the Loxodon turns to look at you, smile on its face, bug guts all over, it grabs back onto the cart after hearing you say, go! Harissa is going to, from this open door that you had moved open, to jump on this, is going to fire out a firebolt. That unfortunately misses, as she's trying not to hit you as well, to like get over in that area. Orzo, it is you, and then Iskra, you are on deck.
Cool. I'm on the front of the caravan right now.
Yes.
Is there any creature that seems to be kind of heading directly towards the caravan that isn't engaged with like any of the?
There are 2 others. So there seem to have been like 2 that came off from the side, and then 2 that were coming off from the front. The 2 that were coming off from the front are about still 30 feet away. And I actually misspoke. It's Orzo, and then there's the creatures, then Iskra. So yes, they seem to be the largest threat at the moment.
Cool. For the one that aren't being attacked by anything, I'm going to cast a Ray of Frost.
Ooh, slow them down. All right.
Yeah. So that is a 21 to hit.
21 will hit.
Cool. Then roll damage. That is 11 points of damage, and the one that I hit has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Perfect. Anything else
Moving a
we'd
bit
like
slower.
to do?
That is my action. I don't think I have anything on a bonus action. I'd like to kind of lay prone on the top of the caravan.
Okay, you skitter
Make
up on
myself a
top and
smaller
then
target.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, I'm just jamming out to tabletop audios. This track is great. It's got some good synth and drums, and it's pretty good. I didn't expect it. Here we are. It is now the other two scorpions' turn, and then it will be Iskra. And then the two that are off in the distance are going to make their way forward. One can only get up to 10 feet to the carriage. The other one manages to get all the way up, which is now there. You see, it's not targeting the actual carriage itself. Oh God, the sun. It's coming for me again.
No, it's back.
It's
back again.
It's back. It's always back. They've done it. They've dropped it. It is not actively attacking the carriage. In fact, it is actually going to attack one of the horses.
No.
So you're gonna see it's gonna go with the two pinchers to go first. First one's gonna hit.
No.
Second one's gonna hit as well with the pinchers. As you watch as it grabs a hold of the horse. We're gonna flip a D2 to see which horse.
No. Not my favorite horse.
Which one? Blueberry or
The blueberry guy.
or the shady one?
It is Blueberry.
No.
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 I knew it was gonna be him.
All right. So I
will drop wild shape. spare the dying.
That just has to be now, by the way.
You better be rolling death saves for this goddamn horse.
So you watch as it clacks onto the horse as you see the tail move up and smash down. Blessings for Blueberry. God damn it.
Bless for Blueberry.
All right. Blueberry has a blessing. All right.
These are my horses.
Ooh, the stinger is also gonna hit. I need to look something up real quick.
Oh, you mother! This scorpion's dying.
Somebody do something.
I would, but we have rules to play by.
If only I had grabbed that fucking scorpion, the 7. Ah!
You know, D&D Beyond, be nice if you just, I don't know, gave me what I needed real quick. Oh, okay, it did. Okay.
Horse. Horse stat block.
Yep, I got it. Okay.
Goodbye, blueberries.
You watch as the tail whips back and right into the side of Blueberry. I need Blueberry to make a Constitution save.
Oh my god.
All right. You watch as the carriage itself is no longer going to be moving with just one horse and one horse down on the side. Yeah. Blueberry don't look good at all. In fact, Blueberry almost looks dead. Hey, Iskra, it's your go. After that will be Laszlo.
How can you do this to me?
You giveth and taketh away, goddammit.
Oh my god.
Man, I know, but Jima, it was your mentor. In this game, it's your horse.
I mean,
To be fair, hold. I did not see that Verity had also done a Bane. It wouldn't have mattered. Sorry, Verity.
alright, well. Great, I guess my horse is gonna die. So, cool.
I mean, not necessarily. I might be nice. I might be merciful in the fact of giving death saves to a horse.
I think he deserves it. He's become an integral part of the story. He's an NPC at this point, so...
Blueberry. Blueberry.
Okay, well, I think that I hear all this commotion in the cart, obviously. I probably... You said there's a small window from the cart that I can...
Yeah, from the driver area inside that you could kind of like stick your head through and like half your body through, honestly. And it is large enough to kind of fit.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this fucking scorpion for fucking my horse up.
All right, go for it.
Alright, let's roll it. I'm okay. I want to try to roll on Beyond, but also I want my horse to live. So
It's fair.
It's a serious business.
let me get my actual dice. Yeah. A 5 plus 7 of
13.
13 won't hit.
4 stick.
I know.
Wait, do I have to roll to hit for an Eldritch Blast, or is
Mhm.
that just the damage?
Yep. Yep. For Eldritch Blast, you gotta roll for damage on that
Range
or roll to
attack.
hit. Yeah.
Do I get 2 Eldritch Blasts
At level 5. Yep. So
get
roll.
to-
Yep.
Hey.
One more time.
Please.
You also have an inspiration before you
Yeah,
roll
you do.
that Verity has given you. If you want that to try
I
and
just roll a D10, right? 1 D10. Or is
so to hit will be
1d20
your
for
D20.
attack.
Oh, I'm fucking so stupid. I rolled the D10 the last time. All right.
It's all good, dude. It's all good.
I never play a character with spells, so I
That's-
don't really
it's-
know how they work.
Or you play one with spells and never use the spells. Azuki. Not
Okay,
once do I think I've ever seen Azuki use magic.
I don't think they cast
He's
anything.
hot dogs, dude. That's all he does. 13 plus 7 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay, now I roll my D10.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's a 9.
Doing it.
All right, 9 damage.
Yes. Blast. I try to blast him.
All right, first one hits. What about the second one?
Oh, I fucked it up. I rolled the D20 or the D10 for it.
No, re-roll that
You can
D20.
reroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
You fucked up which dice
go
to
back,
roll.
right?
That's all. Yeah. You're all good. Not an asshole. Not a monster, Kayla.
17.
Yeah, 17 will hit. There you go. There you go.
Thanks, Verity.
1 second. Cheeser, go out of the way.
We're doing some insane animal rescue.
Trying to save my horse.
Yeah.
Damn, 5.
Very.
5? All right.
5 damage.
How much was it to hit?
Oh, it was 17.
Oh, that's right. 5 more damage on top of that. Okay. My bad. All right. All right. So 14 altogether. Force damage. All right. That brings it up to Helios, who's...
I thought you said horse damage, and I was about to fucking lose my shit. Like, I was like, come on.
That's 14 horse damage. Next up goes to Helios, who has already said he will not fight. So that's Delaney. Envoy, you're on deck. You currently have the one in front of you still. There's one still 10 foot away, and then the one that is actively attacking Blueberry.
I'm gonna deal with this one because if I move away from it, it will get an
Yes.
attack of opportunity on me. I know the rules. I know the rules of engagement, sir. I am a paladin, after all. Yeah, I'm gonna hit it with my fucking hammer. Like,
Hell yeah.
this has worked pretty well so far. I love that I said that. Why would I say that out loud and then fuck myself over like this? That does not hit. That's a 11. That does not hit.
It doesn't. But you get to attack twice, so...
Yeah, I get a second hit on him. That's gonna hit. That's a 21.
That definitely hits.
So I'm gonna
Roll me
hit
some-
him, and
Sweet damage.
I'm going to add another smite, I think. So that is 6 points of bludgeoning. And then it's 2d8.
Oh, bro, dude, you're scratching me.
So that's 4 radiant on top of that. So 10 altogether.
What does it look like when you smash the shit out of this scorpion?
Oh, stunning. I'm gonna crack this bad boy open like a lobster. Like, oh my god! Sorry, I just looked over and I was gonna stand down. Damn. Hello.
Jesus.
Greetings.
That's
the
the legend.
the-
Cheezers right there. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna literally just like have the carapace like crack down the middle.
Beautiful.
Like
You after you do this, you kind of give a glance over. Vrot is actively giving you a thumbs up. Envoy, it is you, and then it will be Vrot and Harisha as well.
This fucking scorpion that's hitting Blueberry is fucking dead. All right.
Bet.
Is this the one that I was trying to hit before?
No. No. Yes. No.
The one I hit or a different one? I know
Different.
there was too far away.
So you hit the one that got. No, sorry. The one you have already went to go hit is dead. Vrot killed that one. I had to think about logistics of where it was. So there are two left. There is one that is at the horse and one that is still 10 feet away.
Gotcha. All right. Either way, I'm giant and I have a reach of 15 feet. I think I can hit whatever the fuck I want.
For sure.
In this situation. I'm gonna go for the one that's attacking Blueberry.
Okay.
Come on, dice roll. All right. Well, let's see. Is it 14 hit?
14 just hits.
Oh my
Fuck
god.
yeah.
God.
All right. So this giant ass tentacle just crushes the absolute shit out of this scorpion. I get to roll 2d6 plus 3 for damage, and this scorpion is now restrained. Oh fuck yeah! Let's go. That's a full. That's 6, 6, 12. That's a 15.
Let's go, dude.
Damn.
It's like, Envoy is like, you do not fucking fuck with the animals.
All right. Blueberry doesn't look great. As I said, I'm doing death rolls.
Oh.
It is now Vrot and Harisha, as Orzo, you're up on deck, and then the scorpions as Vrot is running towards, jumps off yet again and running towards the one that is 10 foot away. Actually, that wouldn't make any sense. You have this one grappled, correct?
Yeah, it's grappled and it is restrained.
Is it up in the air at all? Or you tell me what it looks like as it's restrained.
It is wherever it is most convenient for someone to get an advantage hit on.
I like that. Beautiful.
It's gonna like, woof, 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 and then as soon as it sees that someone's going to attack it, it's just like, get it, fucking get it.
Perfect.
You just hear
Vrot
Envoy,
is going to
Do it.
Vrot jumps back off, slides under this one that you have kind of up in the air being held by the tentacle, and is going to give it a tap, but you can tell that that's not the focus of where it's going. It looks like it's trying to go through to the next one that's 10 foot away, but is still going to make an attack as it goes under, seeing that you have it restrained and he's not worried about getting hit. Okay, that will hit on that. Perfect. It is still up. However, it's not looking great as he slides down to go for the second one. And he goes to do this, but as he does, his leg kind of hits a rock and he like moves in a weird way to where his hit does not make contact with the one that is 10 foot away. It is Harisha who is going to look out and is going to do a good old firebolt that will hit. Nice. All right. You watch in your octopus form, Envoy, as you have this thing restrained. You see this Loxodon slide under to give it like a bat from underneath, and then almost like a double tap, like this team works cohesively well together. You see as the hammer had hit and he has already moved on to the next one, a firebolt comes right where he had already hit and enters into the carapace of the scorpion. You feel the life in it kind of diminish. As it is now Orzo's turn. And then the final scorpion off on the side. And then it will be Iskra
How far
after
away
that.
is? How far is this
Currently
scorpion away
10
from me?
feet from the horses.
Cool. I'm going to stand up from the top of the carriage. I'm going to take out the arcane gun, the cobalt gun,
Oh, hell yeah.
and 3 times per day I can cast chromatic orb from this.
Yes.
So I'm going to cast chromatic orb. So I'm going to roll for that.
And they will
That
use the
is
same
a
stats
14.
you have for your spellcasting as well.
Perfect. So that's a +6 then. So that's 20.
Hell yeah. Cobalt sniper with the gun. Boom.
Uh-huh. And I'm going to roll acid damage. So that is 8 acid damage on it.
Is acid what you rolled it?
I wanted to see if I could change the effect, but it's only giving me acid.
So
If I can, I want to convert it to
Yes.
ice.
Ice.
Cold,
Okay,
If I
perfect.
can.
Yeah.
It's like set for some reason on D&D Beyond
Weird.
as acid damage. I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, that's weird. Yeah. Ice for sure. And how much damage? 8 total?
8 total.
All right. It's still up. But it like I would imagine a few of its legs on one side have been nearly frozen from the constant ice that you've been throwing at this.
But I, as a bonus action, try and distract.
Yeah. But how are we distracted?
I'm going to, if I can, hop down near enough to it
Okay.
and just kind of go, there's a little food here, come on! I'm just trying to make myself look like a better target than the horse.
Roll me a performance at advantage.
Nice. Please, everybody, save Blueberry.
That is a 17. Oh wait, it's advantage. Yeah, it's 17.
17. Yeah, that is more than enough. You look like the perfect size treat that they would normally go after as a tasty little appetizer. So yeah, beautiful. It is now the scorpion's turn. Iskra, you are on deck. As it's going to attempt to do, normally it would have 3 attacks. However, with it frozen partially on one side, I'm going to remove one of those. It does a 15 hit or so. All right. As it reaches its claw out at you to grab onto you, doing 8 piercing damage to you.
Oh.
Okay, beautiful. And with that, now that it has you up like that, you watch as its tail swings back, and it is going to actively go. Yep. All right. So that's +6, so 20 to hit. So that's gonna hit. Oh, Orzo, my sweet, sweet bean.
Low damage. It's fine.
17 damage.
I rolled.
Oh no.
How much? Oh, come on, tell me. You roll new characters?
No.
Okay. So that's 15 bludgeoning, but I'm not done yet. Can you make me a Constitution save?
You have
I know we were
inspiration.
gonna take a little break while she moved. I didn't mean that we needed to end the campaign.
Con save.
These
is
weren't
19.
meant to be that strong. 19. Beautiful. We love that. Love that even better. Beautiful. With 5 poison damage on top of that.
Jesus.
It could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse. Perfect. Iskra, it is now your go. There is one scorpion that actively is holding your friend Orzo up in the air, that it has smacked Orzo in the face with its tail. On your turn, Orzo, you can do an athletics check to remove yourself from the pincers.
Oh. Is it? Can I use acrobatics instead, or is it athletics?
Athletics on this one.
Cool.
Okay, well.
Follow your heart.
Yeah. Well, I.
To be fair, it's not looking great.
What, the overall situation or my horse?
Well, I was talking about the scorpion, but all three, really.
Okay. So,
Oh, Orzo.
I may have sent you a screenshot there, Drew.
Oh, no.
okay, so maybe a dumb question, but as far as spells go and spell slots, where do I see that out on Beyond?
Yep, buddy.
Hey, hold on. I didn't hear what you asked, but let me tell you, your friend Orzo looks like Orzo might be your priority. I'm just gonna give you that for free. What was your question?
As far as spell slots go, where do I see that on Beyond, and how do
Oh,
I...
yeah. So over on the Beyond, if you click on the spells tab, it'll bring you over to where your spells are. Right next to where it says first or second or so on and so forth, it'll have little boxes next to it. Those are your spell slots.
Hold on here. Okay. Oh, wait, I forgot. So wait, I have Eldritch Blast as a cantrip. That's free?
Well, it's still an action.
Oh, but it's like, but I don't have to...
But
do
it's
spell.
cantrip. Yeah. It's free.
That's why there's nothing there next to it, because it's a cantrip. Alright, well, guess what I'm gonna do.
Eldritch Blast, that son of a bitch. Yeah, you definitely want to help. Orzo is currently almost ragdoll at this point.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
That is a...
Bleeding heavily, I would assume.
14 plus 7 to hit. So
Yes.
no one to hit. Alright. I will roll my d10. That's a 2. Love that. And I will do it one more time because I get to.
Yep, you're gonna wanna.
More time. Oh yeah, all right.
After this will be realistically Delaney because Helios is not gonna do anything.
A 16 to hit for the second one.
16 will hit.
Alright, and d10.
Do it.
That's a 7.
7 damage. All right. It is still up, and your friend is still actively like. It's not a great scene. You see ragdoll. You see like blood going this way, blood going that way. It's Verity's out here with the channel points. With the
Verity may have asked,
points.
like, how bad was it? And I just whispered what I said to you, Drew, to Verity. So yeah, you understand what
Delaney, what are we doing about this? As Helios is looking hecka concerned inside the carriage, poked up through the window.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking move around because all of this is happening where Delaney isn't. I'm just gonna walk around like, well, I sort of. Oh Jesus! Fucking. And then I'm gonna see a horse that's not good, a friend that's not good, and a scorpion that's about to be dead. So I'm gonna attack with the hammer. That is a 16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Beautiful. Oh, I didn't need to roll both of those. But they rolled the same number, so that's fine. So that's 12 points of damage.
Don't need you to roll a second time. What does it look like as you are saving Orzo from the clutches of this Morningstar Scorpion?
Just right on the head. Then there is no head.
Nice.
Just
As you do, the scorpion's claw releases out, from it. And then I didn't mean to just absolutely do that, but there we go. As the Scorpion Claw releases, it's on your last throw, Orzo, that you kind of land over on the side. Not looking great. But then again, we are currently out of initiative, and Blueberry looks fucking awful as well.
I'm gonna slap my hand on Blueberry's ass, because that's just how I like it. And I'm going to drop fuck, where are we? Nope, that's Divine Sense. That doesn't help me. I'm gonna use Lay on Hands and give him 10 hit points.
Thank you.
Bless.
Blueberry.
Blueberry is almost back to full. As Blueberry,
that's why I'm not gonna give him more. Like,
God, I cannot let anyone get Verity's Warlock Patron subclass.
Healing.
Everyone will always be good.
Fucking watch me.
I have a potion I can give to anyone else that might need it.
I would say Orzo probably. Yeah, Orzo probably needs that.
I'm taking my own potion. I'm taking my own potion. Yeah.
Envoy's gonna fucking this dead scorpion in its tentacle. It's just gonna.
What is
just
2d4?
You see as Vrot goes over to the one half of the scorpion that you've ripped, takes some of the lifts up the carapace some to remove some of the meat from the inside, opens up a bag to start placing the meat inside. As Orzo, how are we looking?
I chugged a health potion, so I healed up 8 from that.
Beautiful.
Just to let everyone know, Drew had hit me down to 1 HP in those sections.
Oh
I was holding on for dear life.
How is your max so low?
Oh, because we rolled for health. We rolled for health, and he would not re-roll it, even though I gave him the option. Orzo has an Orzo is a wizard with abysmal constitution.
I got a +2.
I
got a +2 in con.
Mother that I would look after you. You are not making this easy for me.
Nope.
Yeah. Envoy's gonna just like end wild shape. Just all these tentacles just. And it's like, you will never use yourself as bait again. He looks at Orso.
But, wait, was that Blueberry or was that the other horse? Which horse was I protecting?
There's no buts about this.
Yeah.
Envoy is right. You are not bait. You're not doing that again. And I just grab you by the scruff and put you back on the car.
As you get put in the cart, not even on the front, inside the cart.
In the cart.
Helios looks at you and goes,
in the cart now.
Helios looks at you and says, "That was very stupid. You should not have done that. I was watching from inside. You should not have done that. It's okay if we lose horse. We can still go, but you are important a part of this group, it appears. So maybe don't do that again."
I trust everyone else to keep me alive. I'm doing okay.
That's a bad.
You have to put the work in yourself as well.
I was going to say that this is a bad state of mind to rely on everyone else. You should rely on yourself. As he skitters out of the carriage.
Who are you? Who are you?
I am the guide.
Which was the one that was hiding?
It is me.
Our guide. I want to stress.
He said he wasn't going to fight.
When we hired him, he said he was not going to fight.
We did what? What is happening?
Oh my god, you've been on standby too long, buddy.
I guess you were not paying attention when it was said when I was hired by your group, but I will not fight in any situation at all. I will look after myself first, but I will get you where you need to go safely, as best I can. But this is outside of my scope. I could not do this. But because you were smart and you also got, and points over to Vrot, who's still actively collecting more meat out of these skeletons. It's very smart to bring them along.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. I think I'm probably up front, like making sure Blueberry is actually okay. And
Laszlo would also be up front, offering. You see, Laszlo's got this like small little almost salve that is applying to where the wounds were that are almost fully healed by Delaney. Laszlo looks to you, Iskra, and says, "Should be good to go."
Oh yeah, question for you, Drew.
Hmm?
Are these things beasts or monsters?
They are beast.
I'm always gonna look at the handiwork and be like, it's gonna like take a book out and just be like, all right.
Noted in there. You can note when you're ready to use this challenge rating 4. So when you can do those, that's when you can turn into those.
Whoa, sweet.
Challenge rating
That's cool.
4. I'm on 2. Challenge rating 2, I think. I can't remember.
Mhm.
It's been a while since I've done the list.
But yes.
Good to know.
As Vrot climbs back up to the back of the carriage, kind of gives a once over on everyone, gives a head nod. Harisha's like, "Is everyone good?" Looking over to you, especially Orzo. Okay.
I'm good. I'm just gonna nap here, guys. I'm just gonna a little sleepy.
It's just gonna curl into a ball on the back of the carriage.
And you said you did have your own potion, or do you need a potion?
I use my own potion.
Okay, because I have.
Did Delaney heal me, by the way, or I just want to make sure?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No, I would, yeah, I think when I pick you up, I would drop another 5 points into you.
Nice. So you're up to 13.
Hell, nope, 14.
14. Oh yeah, because 1. I don't know. Listen, I don't know how I do it. In the vampire game, constantly I would get Astrofel down to 1 HP every time. Don't know how I do it.
Real fucking squishy.
But Helios kind of looks to everyone. Are we good to continue? If we are going to stay on time schedule, we need to keep going. Everyone should do our best to stay quiet. And you, looking over to Laszlo, when I tell you to keep going to the left, do not go to the right, please. Thank you. As Laszlo's like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this small little creature, but all right. And the reins go a little bit as the carriage starts to move again. The rest of the trip through this cavern is rather uneventful as you move around these large monolithic rocks that appear next to you. The sun begins to start setting, and you're making actually, surprisingly, with the scorpion attack, making really great time as Helios points out and says, I think we should just take here just a small moment to just kind of recoup a little bit before we make it finally to the crypts. Just a little bit, not too long. But if we do that way, you feel good. Because if we are arriving to Hextu Crypts at night, that means witherings lots. So, no good. Harisha is like, he has a point. If we arrive at night, they'll be moving out of the crypts. Moving out of the crypts themselves.
What is a withering?
They are desiccated remains that have been reanimated, I guess would be the best way to put it.
It sounds not good.
They aren't, but with this, there are forces in this region that are also, as you say, not great. So, I concur with and points over to Helios. Not a very long one. Enough. Eat some food. Stretch. Do whatever you need to before we get there. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, do we need to take watch, like, while people sleep, or?
I wouldn't say it's long enough. Yeah, just a short rest. I wouldn't say it's going to be long enough to anyone to sleep, but taking watch wouldn't be a terrible idea.
Okay. Yeah, maybe before we started going, I maybe got onto the front seat with Laszlo and let Orzo just be in the carriage because he's all fucked up.
Yeah, and just stay in the back of the carriage and just short rests. Can.
Beautiful. Delaney and Envoy, what are you doing?
Envoy assessing the situation is gonna make, as long as I have this ready, I'm just looking at my spell list. Yeah, Envoy's gonna make some good berries.
We like good berries.
We love good berries. How many good berries can I make in one go? How would you like me to do this?
I believe in the spell it says how many you can make at one point in time.
It says up to 10 berries appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration.
Yeah, so you can do up to 10 if you'd like.
Sick. I had a DM that would make me roll to see how many good berries I can make.
That's silly.
I can understand if they're trying to do like survival stuff, but
yeah,
a bit shitty if it has a specified amount.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Envoy's just gonna sit there and just go, and his 10 good berries just pop up into their hands, and is just now handing them out to everyone in the party during the short rest, being like, "It's important for you to get your proper nourishment, everybody." How many members are there in the group right now?
Currently there are 8.
Okay.
There are 8 people total.
Including Envoy?
Yes.
Okay, so 7.
I guess. Yeah, you've 3 spare then if Envoy doesn't eat it.
No,
if you're giving one to everyone.
Envoy's gonna give everyone 1, and then Orzo's getting 3.
Nice.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Like,
I'm eating well.
yeah.
You're like when the hobbits ate all the limbus bread. It's just like you don't need that many because it's gonna it's enough nutrition
One
for
bite
one whole
is
day.
enough to fill the stomach of a grown man
Yeah.
for a
How
full
many
day.
did you eat?
How many did you eat? 4.
Very much that scenario.
But Kayla, in case you don't know what good berry is, if you do, great. If you don't, I'll still say what it is. It's a little berry that you can eat. It'll give you all your nourishment for an entire day, and it can also heal you for 1 hit point.
Nice.
It's only good for 24 hours though, so you can't just hoard them. You gotta eat them kind of.
Okay.
As you are all eating them, the area around you, you can see where some of these stone structures form arches and move around. Very much so, actually, like you might see on the stream if you have that open, to where that artwork currently is. Very much similar kind of vibe to what is around. The sun does begin to set as the rest of your guides have gotten things even more prepared and ready. Vrot is actively made a very quick small fire enough to try and cook some of this scorpion meat, which he seems very excited about. As he he's got some pieces of wood that he pulls out, and he takes a small hand axe that he has and kind of gives it a little flip as he starts like making notches in the top of the wood, and slowly, one by one, he pulls off slivers of the wood to make small skewers, to where he puts some of the scorpion meat on to quickly roast that over the fire, and he actively hands out scorpion meat to whoever will take it. Harissa also has this neat little bag. As she opens, it appears that what she pulls out shouldn't have been able to fit in the bag, but as she does, she pulls out this small box and opens it and sets it out for everyone, appearing to be a box full of spices and seasonings to sprinkle on your scorpion meat as you will, or whatever rations you choose to be eating. Helios is actively staying on watch. You see the arches around you. Helios is actively like skittering up on top of the archways, running across. Occasionally you'll see him just like kind of sit there and then open up the neck frill for a moment and then put it back down and keep moving and skittering around. Is anybody doing anything during the little bit of a short rest that we have?
I feel like I'm just like, I probably gave my berry to my horse, and just kind of keeping an eye out, maybe. And is it really dark? Do we have torches, or? It's
not quite dark yet. I would say it's that almost a little bit past golden hour kind of vibe, but getting pretty close to within. I would assume probably within an hour, the sun will be down.
I think I'm just like keeping watch while everybody's just eating their scorpion meat.
Envoy just holds it up and goes, I don't. What do we do? What is this?
I'll eat it.
I know it's meat, but like, what are you doing to it?
We cook it so that it doesn't make us sick. We add spices to it to give it flavor, and then we eat it because our bodies require nourishment.
I noticed that it's very strange that you're eating stuff that's made from a plant that's to be a deterrent for creatures to eat it, yet you're willingly putting it on your food.
Looks spicy. Looks tastes good.
Right. Sure. Envoy just takes the book out and just starts writing some stuff down.
The receptors in the brain that register pain and pleasure are the same receptors. So sometimes you can have something that will cause a little bit of pain, and that feels good.
Freaky.
Interesting. So, is there like a...
Hey, I'm a paladin. You don't know what shit I'm into.
Fresh.
I lay on hands.
Yeah. What is the threshold then? I'm curious. Is it?
I mean, it's different for different people.
Fascinating. Sir Envoy's just writing all this down. Most creatures I've conversed with don't have this sort of pain-pleasure ratio.
Yeah.
It's.
Correct. I imagine. I haven't conversed with many creatures.
Harissa is sitting there, perplexed by the conversation for a moment, and says, oh, "I mean, if we are being honest, we are not the only ones that enjoy the heat." As you see, she reaches down in the pouch and pulls out some bird suet and sprinkles some of the chili spice on top and offers it out for Seed. Seed would actively go over to the seed pile and start eating it. Not an issue at all as well.
Oh yeah.
Tweet.
Birds.
Tweet. Tweet. Tweet.
Tweet.
Tweet.
Tweet. Tweet. Tweet.
Birds don't eat spice. It doesn't work for them.
That's right. That's right.
They don't.
It doesn't bother them.
Captain.
Yeah.
During this, Vrat kind of packs up the excess meat and into the bag itself. Very much the same as Harissa, where it doesn't make sense with the bag, like shouldn't have been able to fit that much scorpion meat inside, even though it is a larger bag with smaller bags on top of it as well. But he extinguishes out the flame, and what he does is, obviously, instead of using water, since we're out in the desert, what they do is he takes his maul to kind of hit the ground a few times to loosen it up enough to where he can physically move dirt to set on top of the small fire that was made. Harissa looks at the group, and then Helios skitters down from the top. Okay, so we are almost there. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay, I hope you know what you're doing. Okay, everyone, let's go. Okay. As they all get on their places on the carriage, and Laszlo gets on as well, begins to make their way the final trip. As the hour goes by and you pass more of these tall monolithic like areas, you can finally off in the distance see a large mound that in front of it is this almost sandstone built foundation in front of it. You can see that there is one large entryway that looks like it was naturally formed into the rock, yet all the formations else around it appear to be man-made. You can see with Helios sitting up front, whoever's up front with him, the neck frill kind of goes up, and you see him like give almost like when you watch someone get a shiver go down their spine. He says, I do not, we are here. I have done half of what I had bargained to do. I will be outside here with your man, pointing over to Laszlo, until it is time for you to come back out, and then we'll head back. I have gotten you here, and looks at a small sundial on his wrist. I have gotten you here a lot quicker than what we had initially expected to be. So make it quick, and we can get you back on time.
Thank you.
Do be careful. Do you know how to fight? He looks over to Laszlo. It's just little. Harissa and Vrat will also pop off the back of it as well. Harissa looks.
Are coming with us.
Yes.
It's what we were paid to do.
Oh.
Yep.
We'll put this to for protection inside the crypt.
Oh. All right. What is there? Oh. Oh, I understand.
The
The
things.
withers.
The withers, yeah.
Withering.
I will also, before we go in, cast Mage Armor. I can do that.
Smart.
Good idea.
In our personal Discord is pretty much a good concept of what we're looking at, except for the entryway is a larger and more organic.
Big old stone building.
Harissa looks to the rest of you and says, have any of you encountered or fought Withering before?
No.
Nope.
All right. By themselves, they're fairly easy to dispatch. In larger groups, it becomes a little more chaotic. With it being nighttime now, hopefully a majority have already started leaving the crypt and heading out wherever it is they are going. So hopefully there's not as many inside. But
The big anything like lightning, fire, anything like that.
Vrom, without any words, just kind of steps up a little bit, and great hammer in hand, just slaps it in his palm. Yeah, they don't do too great with bludgeoning weapons or anything of that nature. lightning damage doesn't seem to really do much, and fire doesn't seem to really do much to them. But if you have anything that is forceful or is blunt, that's what I would probably recommend.
Okay.
Well, Vrat kind of looks at the group, gives a shrug, as if, are we doing this? All right. Vrat leads the way, going in, as Helios says, okay, good luck. Don't die. If, is there a specific amount of time you want us to wait out here before we leave?
Until we get back.
Until we get back.
I am telling you right now, if it takes you like a week to get back, I am not waiting for you a week.
Well, it should not take a week for us to get back.
Well, what I'm trying to say is if you die in there, how do I know? See? So.
Oh. Well, we won't die.
Okay.
Our limit is 48 hours, so 2 days. You don't hear from us.
Do you have anyone that we should go to for help if something happens?
No.
Well,
Because nothing will happen.
It's a big bummer. Okay.
We won't die.
Yeah, no, you certainly will not. Okay, good luck. Goodbye. Don't know why they are going in there. As he keeps muttering off to Laszlo.
We just looks at his arms like.
As you get closer and approach to where this building is, Harissa looks to the rest of you and says, keep your wits about you. I don't know what it is that you're looking for. I just know you're looking for something. So what I would recommend is one of you keep your eye out for that, and the others keep your eye out for anything that moves.
Oh, we're looking for a gem.
Okay.
But did we not tell these people what we're looking for?
We weren't specific.
Oh, well, they're risking their lives to help us.
yeah.
Well,
And
we
then
were paid. Yeah, we were paid for that, to be fair.
Oh. I really missed a lot. How long has it been?
Like a couple of hours.
We got across the desert in a couple of hours, and I wasn't aware for that.
You were on the cards with us. You're kind of just following along. You were in, I guess, sentry mode? I don't know. Whatever you call that thing, where you just kind of stand and sleep.
Yeah, but usually when I do that, it's voluntarily. I didn't.
That's concerning, but also not something we can fix right now.
Correct. We have more pressing things to do. As Envoy just
Yep.
looks around at this fucking crypt.
We got a job to do, so let's get in there.
Let's get to it.
Right. As you begin to make your way on the inside of this area, you approach up to the main archway that enters it. Looking around, if anyone would like to, you can do perception or investigation to take a look around to see what you see. As
Do an
they will be doing the same. Damn. All right.
That is a 9
Oh,
for
that's
investigation.
Trash.
Actually, I'm going to use
That's
my
just-
inspiration.
Hell
from there.
yeah.
You
Do
said
it.
we can
That is a
Do it.
19. Wait,
Sit,
no, completely wrong.
perception or investigation?
That is a 17 for investigation.
Nice.
also 7.
13 for perception. I didn't roll very well, and I want to save my inspiration for something that might happen later.
Fair.
I got a solid 9 on investigation.
All right.
I'm assuming it's not well lit in here though, right?
No, not at all.
That'll be it, because I don't have dark vision.
Yeah, it's just like Envoy's like, it's very dark in here. Is
Oh, you
anyone-
guys not seeing her?
Not so much.
You want to light up a torch or something?
My optics aren't designed for low light levels.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
can I be a cheeky little guy for a second? You know how, Angel's aura can change into any weapon.
Okay.
Can I change it to a moon touch weapon so that it glows?
I think Angel Aura would have loved that idea. So yes.
Delightful.
I have dark vision. Does anyone else?
All right, Bragatha Christie.
You also are on fire. You probably are like a standing torch in the room.
Probably are just
Oh, fuck, that was good.
I forgot about that.
I have
Oh,
their
yeah,
fiction.
I just happened to read that as soon as you said that because I just realized.
Oh.
Oh, that was just a classic. For you to know what that does, specifically, dark vision allows you to see in grays, and that it still means that you are rolling at disadvantage for perception on the inside. However, you can actually see without having to have a torchlight.
Well, we now have a warhammer that creates bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light in an additional 15-foot radius. So
Excellent.
you can now see in beautiful color.
Beautiful color.
Glorious Technicolor.
As you enter inside, and the
Kinda like the monochrome.
the light, the way we'll do this to make it make sense for that weapon, the crystals on it, because Vrot already has a torch lit. What's happening is the light from that torch is getting, it's almost, Orzo, I think you would notice this the best with arcane knowledge. You watch as the torchlight is actively being like funneled into this weapon that Delaney has and being expelled back into its own light source. Pretty fucking cool. As you all,
Oh my god, have we just discovered renewable energy?
uh-huh.
Holy shit.
It's pretty nice until the
Hook it up-
torchlight goes out,
hook
and
it
then
up with some patterns.
And then we're fucked.
But as you take a look on the inside of this area, with the perceptions and investigations we have, there's a lot of sand that has moved on the inside of this area, and you can clearly see what appears to be just hundreds of, at least if not a few hundred, different footprints in the sand that have at least been there at some point in time. However, you don't currently see anything moving around, or you don't hear anything moving around. As you take the light on the inside, the shadows bounce off of different angles of the formations around you. They sometimes envelop whole sections until that light can move around a corner. And as you keep moving in, looking down at the ground, occasionally you can see where there is like this cracked sandstone underneath the sand. As you move through, there's a quiet echo in the surrounding area of it. As you look up above, the ceiling's at a minimum of about 30 foot high, and around you, you've got some decent space. You can see up against the walls, there are places that have been dug out where there are some remains of what used to be either someone laid to rest or somewhere of this area. However, a lot of it has been cracked and broken or scattered or moved. And as you move a little bit closer, it was Orzo with a 17, right? I think you had the highest
In investigation.
investigation, and Isra, was yours a 17 as well?
Yeah, an investigation as well.
Perfect. The two of you notice off in a distant portion a faint glimmer of light that occasionally catches the light of the torch. It's off in the back. It's almost like there's some reflective material far back that occasionally just glints with a little bit of light.
Anyone else seeing that thing? And I'll point it out. Different else.
Let me see with my robotic eyes.
Taking a look at it, it does appear to be something reflective off in a distant alcove in the back, raised up off the ground, probably about a solid maybe 3 to 4 foot off the ground. It doesn't move, but it is occasionally reflecting light back at your direction.
Seems to be a
Will we
lead.
investigate it?
Like it's shimmering back, like it's maybe a mineral or stone into the like on the cave walls, or like bioluminescent shimmery, or
More along the lines of, I would say the former, of it being more of a reflection than it is producing its own light. The air inside here is still and stagnant. You can look around to see what remains of cobwebs and old fabric that at this point is mostly degraded into just strips of fabric. Every now and again you can see a small little tiny gust of wind come through the entrance, and you'll see some of this fabric kind of lift up a little bit and then just settle back down. Occasionally you might see some sand move, but apart from that, that is the only other thing you see from this reflected light off in a further area.
Let's go check out that reflective thing. I'll
Take the lead, but I want to take my time checking the floor for traps or anything like that, so we don't know what this crypt is like.
Yeah.
Have a guidance there, Butko.
Boom. With a solid 17 investigation and that, you've noticed the cracks in the sandstone, and the sand that sits with it, but you haven't come across any pressure plates or anything of that nature. But something that does intrigue you is occasionally you can see what, if the best way I could describe it, and this is just for Orzo that would notice, well, and Iskra, you would also notice this as well. If you were to take an hourglass and flip it upside down and watch from above, you can see how the sand kind of dimples in as it slowly falls. You would see that in different portions of this cracked sandstone, where it looks like these little sand collections do dimple in towards this, almost as if there's a slow, gradual leak somewhere else.
Is this ground structurally sound, or is it like if much weight is put on it, it would collapse under situation?
You feel as though, and I don't know how well versed you are with, or how well versed Orzo is with stone making and of that nature, but it seems to currently be supporting without any structural noises or anything of that nature. But it does bring into your mind, is the way I'll put it, of that hesitation. I would say for both you and Iskra as well, of, I don't know much about structural integrity of buildings that are old as shit, but I don't like it.
Let's just take our time. We'll go one by one, just because a lot of this seems to be hurling sand underneath, so I'm not sure how structurally good it is. I'll go over first since I'm the lightest, and then we'll keep going till Rot. You're probably the heaviest. Sorry about it.
Gives a shrug.
This could
uh,
be like indicative of like the Mummy movie, you know, like when they go and they figure out that there's like an underground part under the statue to get the Book of the Dead or whatever, and that's like kind of the vibe was like they saw the sand go down in the crack, and it's like, are we in the Mummy right now?
I didn't think about that, but who knows?
Sand vortex.
Everything's already been thought of. Nothing's original anymore. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Always goes back to the mummy, guys. It always goes back to the
Every
mummy.
time, never fails.
So
Damn.
Delaney's
Brendan Fraser.
Yes.
I am 100% okay with this.
Orzo, as you go over, begin to go over there, Harissa looks at you and says, I could go with you if you'd like. Probably not as nimble as you are, but just in case something happens, you've already kind of, no offense, proven yourself to be fairly
Oh, if I need to get back, I can do that. Back.
Okay.
More of a, if it collapses, I have things to stop me from dying.
Okay. I just wanted to throw it out for you, just in case. Orzo, you begin to move. You have to step up a couple steps on this area to move further back in. The rest of the two guides that are with you kind of looks to see if should we at least like get up here until it's still a pretty, I would say you're at least maybe close to about 45 feet away from where you see this extra light. So essentially Harris is asking if should we at least move up a little bit closer just in case? I know you said you can.
As soon as I get to a spot that has like it looks like it's okay, I'll wave for like the next one or two people to way up.
Yeah, you move your way up. You kind of tiptoe around certain areas. Are you marking these in any way to let others know where to step and where not to?
Anything that I could.
Imagine if you just didn't. You were just like, nah, fuck all of yous.
No, yeah, I have some. Is there any spaces that I have some chalk that I can start marking?
Smart.
Around? Like
Yeah. It's enough to where you'd be able to just gently like brush some of that away to put a X on there. You are very light and would be able to do that as well. As you move your way and get closer into that back area, and one by one, I think Harissa will probably be one of the first people, as she was hired to make sure everybody's okay, makes her way up first, and then who else is coming up behind Harissa?
I can be right there.
Okay. Iskra comes up next. Who's next?
I'll come up next.
Okay. And then I would assume Envoy.
Yeah.
Following up.
Envoy's looking like, well, the ones that look heavier than me are fine. So Envoy's gonna go as normal.
Yeah. Vrat actively has stayed in the back and has... Vrat's like holding the great axe. Should something jump out of a corner or something, Vrat will run up to smack it, but not risking breaking the floor for anything. As Orzo, you get closer, up above or up in the back alcove, there seems to be a pedestal with a very purple cloth that raggedly hangs from it, and on that we have more art for today. Huzzah!
Oh.
You see a skull with a red gem encrusted into the forehead.
Well,
Oh.
it has its own art, so I wonder how important it is.
hey, out there, I've been taking art
Sorry.
classes and I'm learning things. So, hey, you might see more art on the channel.
I'm just thinking back to like old Disney movies where like the background is painted and anything that's animated is in like the line.
I think we have to get that done.
Maybe.
This one isn't the map painting.
Before anyone even thinks about doing anything, I would like
go ahead.
to use my divine sense to detect good and evil.
That's a great idea.
Within
you do
60
that.
feet, I can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead that is not behind total cover. Please and thank you.
Bet. All right.
Uh-oh.
That's not behind total cover, you say?
Oh.
I'm just fucking with you.
Pardon?
No. Yeah, no, you
fucking what, mate?
you do this spell. There is an air of necromancy in the entire area around you. However, you know that the witherings do reside here during daylight hours. Like that necromancy
Oh, they got that stank on him.
will like linger around.
It's like walking into a teenage boy's room. It just smells of boy.
Boy.
Have a good night, Verity. Make sure you check out the last
Night,
bit.
Verity.
Enjoy charcuterie.
Buddy.
And as you do this, you don't sense either any of the three that you had mentioned. Just the essence of necromancy is around. There is no you don't see any like faded like mirage images of any skeletons hiding somewhere or anything like that.
Honestly, my big one was that's gonna be a fucking demi-lich or some shit. So
We all got the lily? I can bring it closer to us from here.
God, I genuinely thought Drew was like just cracking his neck, getting ready to get fucking
No.
freak the fucking
Just
frick
MS
is
just
out.
said,
He's a
hey,
lich, guys.
hey,
Just
just gonna break your neck real quick.
Hashtag just MS things.
What Orzo's hinting at is I can cast Mage Hand. As
Oh,
long
yeah,
as his
yeah,
skull
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
weigh more than 10 pounds, I can bring it closer.
Yeah, I'd maybe lift it up off the table and we'll see how that goes for
Oh.
now.
Okay.
Sweet.
Drew.
Yeah.
Orzo will wave his hands.
Ooh.
A small little floating spectral hand will appear and just kind of
And how far
hook
away are
into
you?
the.
Open
It has to
the eyes
be
and lift it.
30 feet. I have to be 30 feet away from it, is the max range. So.
Oh shit! So you didn't really approach this fucking thing at all. It was only 40 feet away, and everyone got up. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
10 feet,
so
I was like,
10 feet.
Gotcha. Well, as you lift this up off the ground, hey, hold on, wait a second. The gem on the forehead, immediately as soon as your arcane mage hand touches the skull and lifts it, you watch as this gem itself produces its own light on the inside, and you watch as slowly these small red illuminated lines begin to move across the skull. As it lifts up, we have more art. Huzzah!
Oh, good.
As it
Oh,
lifts
fuck
up
that.
off the table, and
You kept that one hidden in Art Night, didn't you? Shit.
as you've lifted it up off the table, and you see all of these things, I'm gonna give Iskra and Orzo a moment to look this over very quickly for any details, particularly Iskra.
I use
I'm gonna
Arcana?
Yeah, you can use Arcana or you can use another investigation or perception. Iskra, whatever you choose is going to be at advantage.
Okay. And you said investigation or what? Sorry.
Arcana, investigation, or perception. Either of the three.
I rolled a 13 plus 6, so a 19 on Arcana.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll do Arcana because I have a +7 in it.
Okay.
And I rolled an 11.
All right. Hey, both of you. There's a symbol on the side of this skeletal head that looks very familiar to something you've just seen literally the day before on an individual who is trying to smack a stone to get it to work. As you notice this, the skull itself, you see 2 beads of red light appear where the eyes are, as the ground all around you does shake. As you turn to move, Vrat is the first one to fall through the floor as the tile and that moves from underneath. I need everyone to make a dex save.
Shit. Oh my
Fun.
god.
I don't have anything for this.
Is a 16 plus 3, 19.
You said dex save?
Mm-hmm.
Yuck, dude.
Okay.
True.
Oh, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is a 19.
If
Mhm.
people are falling into a pit,
Mhm.
anything more that will hurt them, I would like to have a reaction. So, if that happens.
Yeah, what's the reaction?
Featherfall.
Hey.
How many people can you do that on? Delaney, Iskra.
5 willing people.
Okay, perfect. Delaney, what was your dex save?
Dirty 20.
Perfect. Iskra? The next 2 to fall are Iskra and Harissa, as you have the reaction speed to you watch as the skull drops from the table, I imagine, to cast Featherfall. Who are we casting Featherfall on as the entire ground itself begins to start to crumble? Very high DC, by the way.
Oh.
Well,
It's very Indiana Jones of you, by the way.
I know good
I
movies
can
when
only
I
pick
see them.
5. I can only pick 5 when we have 6 people here. So one person has to be left out.
True.
Wait, so
I'm going to go
high DC.
Delaney. I think the party is going to be that. It's between the fucking NPCs, really. That I'm like,
Do you want Big Buff, or Arcana Lady?
I think Arcana Lady hopefully knows our Featherfall as well, or something that will help her get out of this. So I'm going to go with Big Buff Boy.
All right. As you use the last moments of your reaction to cast this Featherfall, what does it look like when you cast it?
So you'll see Orzo reach into his pouch, pull out a small feather, holding it in one hand, makes a symbol, claps, and then everyone just kind of feels a slight bit of weightlessness as like a glow will appear around them.
For just but a
Just kinda
moment,
feels it.
for the rest of you, you feel the I don't know if you've ever gotten to go on any fair rides or anything like that, where you've just dropped and your stomach immediately lifts. You feel that for just but a moment until immediately it feels like you have just fallen into a small feathery cloud as you begin to fall. You're falling for quite a while as the stones have fallen around you. You can glance up at the ceiling, which is moving further and further away. into the darkness as the torchlight itself has diminished, and your moon-touched weapon is slowly shrinking in its diameter of the light it's putting out without a torch. Look up, and you're at least now 60, 80 feet down, which is where we're going to end for today. And we'll be back for I don't know what to call it. We were taking a short little break after the next one, so I can move. And then we'll be back. Our show will be moving to our Obajima time slot come June 1st, where we'll be getting a new player. And Ian will also be a regular cast member starting June 1st when we move over to Mondays, and we'll get Danny in as a concurrent guest very often. So make sure to check us out next Monday for Obajima's finale. It is going to be a really good one. Don't miss it. And then we'll be back for this one on May 5th. Actually, I think do we have two more? Do we have two more? I need to look. Let's see.
Next one should be May 14th and the 28th. I'm not sure if we're doing.
Let's see. So skip a week, so that'd be the 13th. And yes, so yeah, next game for Sands of Solaraan will be on the 13th. So don't miss that. And yeah, check out our Patreon if you want to get any behind the scenes stuff. There's a lot of really cool stuff that's going up between now and that session, including all this cool artwork. You can also get access to really fun post-scene things, game nights, all sorts of fun stuff. And then if you want to listen to this audio later on, you can always do it for free over on our Patreon or over on our YouTube. You can watch it. It comes out the following week. And come check out the Discord and all that jazz. And we hope to see you soon. But otherwise, we'll see what happens.
We're not gonna die. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna
Everything's
be
fine.
Hopefully,
I don't.
hopefully we only fall for less than a minute. That's how long that lasts.
Guess we'll see. Anyways,
Yeah, we'll
bye.
see.